Good afternoon. I hope everyone's well today. This is a bit of hope. I want to give you a bit of hope. Everybody from the UK is looking over at the United States and they're getting rather envious. They're getting jealous that Donald can do mass deportation seemingly as a executive order, basically because the president wishes it, it gets done. We don't have the same system in the UK, but we do have a similar system. There are good-natured and good-hearted YouTubers that are mistaken when they say that the British government doesn't have the power to do what the Donald is doing in America. They do. They do have that power. There's something known as a ordering council in the United Kingdom, which is basically the equivalent of the executive order in the United States. Now, in our system, the orders in council are drafted by the government and they're given to the king for approval. So they're made in the name of the monarch and he approves them. And they're done in meetings of the Privy Council. So we do have executive orders in the UK, they just name something different, which is the order in council. Now, the way that it would need to work, though, is you would need to have a Prime Minister with the political will, like our boy Nigel, and his MPs like Rupert Lowe. You'd need a strong majority with a whip, so there's not going to be a rebellion against it. So if you've got a strong majority and a whip, you can get things through and you can get business through. Put it in your manifesto as well, and that will cover the Salisbury or the Salisbury Convention, which means that opposition parties do not object to things that you've been elected to do, i.e. in the manifesto. There's three laws that need to either be repealed entirely or disapplied, and that is the Immigration Act 1971, the ECHR Convention on the Human Rights. You can either leave it or just disapply it to the mass deportations, and the Equality Act 2010. Again, you just need to disapply it or revoke it completely. I got thinking about mass deportations because Rupert Lowe is doing God's work. He's bringing up mass deportations on a day-to-day basis in Parliament now. He's getting the language into common usage so people aren't afraid to use it anymore. So I commend him for that. Well done, sir. Thank you. I can make a video about it without being called a bigot or a racist now, which is brilliant. 1 in 12 people in our capital city are predicted to be illegal. Now, this is based on a study from about 7 or 8 years ago, so before the Boris wave, before Boris Johnson opened the borders completely. So when people say 500,000 people in London are illegal, I would wager it's much, much higher now. I'd say it's closer to 1 million, if not higher. None of them have the right to be here, and they all need to be deported. So when we look at Trump, and we look at America, and we say, well, why can't we do what they're doing over here? We can. We just need a government with the political will to do it. I spelled out the laws that need to be either disapplied or revoked. What you need, a Prime Minister with a strong majority, as Tootie Keir has shown, can do pretty much whatever they want. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, give me a like and subscribe. But yeah, we're not powerless. We need to make our voices heard. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.